Yo, what up people, it's your boy ThaLiveKing coming at you with another video. And in this video I just want to talk about my inspirations behind some of the court designs. As some of you know, you can create custom courts in NBA Live 19 for your one court. So you can use it for court battles, you can use it for practice mode and all that stuff. So I'm going to start off by, giving you some inspiration why I did this court right here. I have no name for it. I don't really have names for any of my courts. I just design them and go from there. But this is my Canadian court. So as most of you know, I live in Toronto. I live west of the city. And our two top teams are the Blue Jays and the Maple Leafs. So when I seen that Maple Leaf logo, I'm like, yo, I gotta put it blue, maybe a little bit of white or gray, and just use the whole blue theme because I love blue on courts. It doesn't matter like what it is. Like if you have a court that's nothing but blue, I love it. So, and I also got the classic quote, "Big things have small beginnings," which is from the movie Prometheus, which is pretty much an inspirational quote that's stuck with me ever since that movie. And yeah, this is really one of my favorite courts that I've designed. The second court I got is a Nightlife Court. At the time of the demo, I wanted to do a Pacers themed court using the Flojo colors. So, and I also like the chess logo on there. I'm a big chess guy. Growing up, I was actually in a chess movie back in the day, searching for Bobby Fischer. I was like an extra in that movie, and I just wanted to do something that was Pacer themed, a little bit of the old with the new. I got the white apron around the court, which is something that the Pacers used to have, and I love the yellow three-point line, the yellow and the white and the keys and stuff like that, and that's pretty much the inspiration behind that. Now the next court, this is actually one of my favorite courts. I'll put it up there second to the Maple Leaf court. Ever since I unlocked the chess court, I was like, you know what, let me just mess with it to see what I can do with it, because I love busy courts but not too busy. And I put chess not checkers on the end zones, and I don't know, man, I just love the design. I had the opacity a bit low in the key, but you couldn't really see anything, so I just upped it to 100 just so you can see the red in the key, so it stands out more. I love the red. Blue and red are two pretty much popular colors, and I had a blue court, so I had to put a red court in there somehow. And I love cats, big cats. And I love tigers, panthers, leopards, all those things. So when I seen that logo, I'm like, you know what, let me just throw that in the middle, because he's got spots on, kind of like checkers. So it kind of fits in with the theme. And I got 905, which is the area code for, the Greater Toronto area. All that good stuff, which is a quote that I sometimes say at the end of some of my videos, and chestnut checkers on the end zone. So I love this court. You might see it in court battles when you play my court on the Xbox One. And yeah, the next court is an inspiration to my high school, Southview High School. I used to live in North Carolina, so that's pretty much where I learned to be tougher on the court and stuff like that. Because growing up in Richmond Hill, you just play for fun, but when you're in the States, like, it's a whole different competition out there when you're playing competitive sports. So it's getting there in Canada now, but like at the time, early 2000s, I would say that it was a real head-turning experience and a real learning experience, learning how to compete at a certain level in a different country. So this is a big shout out to my high school. The court looked nothing like this. This actually looks better than the court. I actually looked for pictures to see what it looked like now. It kind of still looks the same. They're a southern state, so I doubt they're even getting funding to even improve anything. So most of you southern people know what I'm talking about, because not a lot of money goes into those states. And I got the area code 910. I also lived in the Raleigh-Durham area before I moved back to Toronto, so I still rep the 919 too. So, you know, I haven't been back since, but I plan on going, you know, when I get settled and certain things are getting taken care of up here, so I can start traveling more. And yeah, North Carolina, baby, Southview representing. And the next court, which is obviously a top 3 court, I'm still waiting for the retro court, retro logo, because, you know, that's one of the courts that I wanted to do. I wanted to remake the Market Square Arena court, but they don't have that logo. They have the 87 logo. So I'm gonna end up changing this court to the 87 court with the light blue Pacer colors, and just make it stand out more. I love the retro looks of the court, so I just gotta grind more in NBA Live when it drops. I've been doing a mix of court battles, the one mode, the career mode, and the league. So I'm just hopping in and out of different modes. So I'm not really just focused on one thing. I think on the streets I'm in the 40s now. I think I'm 42. So I unlocked pretty much all my first Scottie Pippen traits. So I'm getting there, man. And soon I will start playing a lot of live run, right? Because, you know, I'm going to try to pretty much play a hardcore defense and stuff like that. So if you're playing court battles right now, you might see this court, because I'm pretty sure I have it on there right now. And some people are taking the court, some people are losing on my court. So y'all don't want me to get that 85 or a higher team, man, because it's going to be real hard to beat me on my court soon. So I'm going to leave it at that. What are your courts looking like in NBA Live 19? Hit me up on the comments, like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. This is probably just a part 1. Hopefully they can, you know, increase the number of courts you can create. So I think I'm just going to create courts and then just screen cap them so I can make videos and stuff like that. You know, it's good to have these kind of tools, because sometimes you don't want to play the game, you just want to mess around with customization features, and it would be nice if we can have more courts down the road. So like I said, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below. Hit me up on Twitter with your courts. Hit up Raul on Twitter. He does most of the articles on the courts. So if you want your court featured in an EA Sports article, you know, just tweet him, tweet EA Sports NBA. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Some room to breathe. Patience. And if you really trying to win, you're gonna need patience. And if you really want the world, you gotta try. Patience. No ultimatum if they ride or die. Patience. I gotta give myself some